throughout the week, I was just full of anxiety of like, will I be able to have this medication that keeps me alive? You know what I mean? So it's been tough.
Carly Gabriel is one of roughly 1.5 million Americans with lupus, and one of many who have struggled to obtain hydroxychloroquine, the drug she has been taking twice a day for the past 12 years to keep her lupus under control after President Trump touted the medicine and its sister drug, chloroquine, as possible treatments for coronavirus.
At my direction, the federal government is working to help obtain large quantities of chloroquine. We think tomorrow pretty early the hydroxychloroquine and the Z-Pak, I think, is a combination, probably is looking very, very good, and it's going to be distributed.
The two drugs, often sold under the brand names Aralin and Plaquenil, are most commonly used to treat lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and malaria. They're only available with a prescription and are not approved by the FDA to treat COVID-19. Still, a surge in demand has created a shortage and prompted pharmacists, nurses, and patients from coast to coast to share their concerns online using the hashtag #WithoutMyHCQ. Pharmacy boards across the country say doctors are stockpiling the drugs, writing prescriptions for family, friends, and coworkers in case they get the coronavirus, even though there's little evidence that the medicines work to treat it. Clinical trials are underway. Those with prescriptions have asked their doctors for 90-day supplies or an early refill, but early refills can cost patients a few $100s out of pocket. To prevent hoarding, 23 states so far have issued new guidelines on how the drugs can be dispensed at pharmacies, according to an analysis by Newsy. And the American College of Rheumatology, the Lupus Foundation of America, the Arthritis Foundation, and the American Academy of Dermatology have issued a joint statement calling on Vice President Mike Pence, who's heading the White House Coronavirus Task Force, to address the drug shortages.
If I didn't have contact with this one pharmacy, the other best bet that I had with getting medication was maybe April 15th. And even then, I was like ninth on the list of people who were waiting for this medication.
Public health experts say the federal government should work with manufacturers to rapidly increase supply.
Health plans can and should be doing, setting aside and purchasing some supplies for their patients for whom we know these treatments are beneficial. And then looking ahead, the federal government working with manufacturers of treatments like chloroquine to increase supply as rapidly as possible. These are exactly the kind of shortages that we need to get ahead of as much as possible right now.
The FDA told Newsy it is actively evaluating market demand and working with manufacturers to increase production. Shira Tarlow, Newsy, Washington.